So what's happening, Facebook and YouTube fam? This is your boy Reg. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. And this is a beautiful city. Beautiful. I've been walking around chilling, and everybody seems to be getting along pretty good. You got black people walking around, you got white people walking around. Nobody's fighting each other, nobody's trying to hurt each other. We all just getting along with each other. So I'm down here. The reason why I came down here, I went to the Underground Railroad. Just want to learn a little bit more history about the slavery, because we know that slavery occurred in this nation. You know, so we had 20 slaves that was brought into this nation on August 20th, 1619. But we overcame slavery. America eventually self-corrected itself. You know, we overcame slavery. We had a bloody civil war that occurred, and then after that civil war, you know, slavery was abolished. 1865 slavery was abolished. But I'm not here to talk about the history of slavery. I did that on one of my other videos, but just to show you that now we've reached a point, you know, black and white people just chilling, man. We all trying to get along with each other. People just want to get along. People just want to live their life. They want to go to work, go to church, and spend time with their family. And we can't let these, you know, these politicians and all of these so-called smart professors or whatever divide us, get us to hate each other, because that's what they want to do. So Marxism is trying to gain inroad into this nation, and we can't let it happen. Who was Karl Marx? He was born in the 1800s. He was born in Germany, and he came up with the blueprints to destroy a civilized society. The way you do it is you pit two people groups against each other. It could be the Catholics against the Protestants. It could be the whites against the blacks. It can be the oppressed against the oppressors, whatever. That's basically what it all boils down to. The oppressed against the oppressors. And you pit these two people groups against each other, get them to hate each other, create an uprising and overthrow the government, burn the government down to the ground and start over. That would mean it. So you got people in this nation, they want to burn this government down to the ground. They want to burn the White House down to the ground. They want to burn the Capitol building down to the ground. They want to burn the Supreme Court down to the ground. Just burn it all down to the ground, and then take the Constitution of the United States, set that on fire, and let's burn everything down to the ground and start over. Only problem with that is when you do things like that, communism takes over, where power is concentrated into the hands of the elites. Power is concentrated into the hands of a few people. And so we don't want that. And so critical race theory, they're trying to teach critical race theory in our schools, where they're trying to get our kids to hate each other. They're teaching our kids that, you know, white people are the oppressors, black people are the ones being oppressed. They're trying to get them to hate each other. We trying to get our kids to love each other, but they want our kids to hate each other. That's Marxism. Marxism is when you get two people groups to attack each other, to hate each other, create an uprising, and burn everything down to the ground. Just take over and just burn everything down to the ground and start over. So, but this is America. Right now, as it stands, America is a beautiful place to live. We have beautiful cities. We got problems in our cities. Do we have pockets of racism? Absolutely. I'm sure that there's pockets of racism throughout the country. There's pockets of racism throughout the world. You're not going to escape racism. They're talking about racism. You're not going to escape it. Racism is everywhere. It's all over the world. If you go to Madrid, Spain, there's racism. If you go to Paris, France, racism. If you go to Africa, there's going to be some racism. There's going to be hate. There's going to be division and strife. There's division and strife and hate all over the world. So there's no perfect nation. There's no nation in the world with a perfect past. The reason why I say that is because of sin. So we don't have a perfect nation. And there is no perfect nation on planet Earth, but we have a beautiful nation. We have beautiful cities, beautiful people in our nation. And let's not mess that up. So my big question is, I want to know, is America going to be a goat nation or a sheep nation? A goat nation is a nation that's going to align themselves with the Antichrist. The sheep nation is a nation that will not align themselves with the Antichrist. You can read that. I believe it's in Matthew chapter 25, verse 31 to 46. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I don't believe that the believers will be around to find that out, because I believe that we're going to be raptured out of here. I believe in a pre-tribulation rapture. I believe God is going to come take us up out of this mess when everything jumps off. When the Lamb of God opens that seal in Revelation chapter 6, verse 1 to 2, I believe we're going to be out of here. So, but anyway, this is America. Is beautiful. Let's not destroy it. Let's learn let's love each other. Let's love God. Let's love God. Let's love our families. And let's love each other. I believe that we should try to save souls. I believe we should try to save our family. And I also believe that we should try to save our country. We can't let people just destroy our country. All right. Love you guys. Got to go. God bless.